Okay, so let's do one final example. Your school has the best men's swimming team in the region. The 400-meter freestyle relay team is undefeated this year. In the 400-meter relay, each swimmer swims 100 meters. The times in seconds for the 4 swimmers this season are approximately normally distributed with means and standard deviations that are shown. So find the mean and standard deviation for the total team time in the 400-meter freestyle relay. Okay? So finding the mean should be really easy, right? Because this is the mean of person 1, mean of person 2, mean of person 3, mean of person 4. So we just have to add them up. Okay, so it's going to be 55.2 plus 58 plus 56.3 plus 54.7. So 224.2. So there's our mean of the sum. So that's the mean of the whole team. Okay, now let's find the standard deviation of the whole team. So first we have to find the variances, and then we're going to add up the variances, right? So that's 2, I'm squaring it. So I have 2.8 squared plus 3 squared plus 2.6 squared plus 2.7 squared, which is 30.89. So the variance of the sum is 30.89, which means that the standard deviation is square root of 30.89, or 5.6 we'll round it to. Okay, so that should be very easy. Moving on to the next one. Find the mean and standard deviation for the average time of a single swimmer. So not one person, so this person, but the average for one person across the whole team. So we should know that the average, right, which is just the mean, but not to confuse things, the average is the sum of all of them divided by how many there are. So it would be the sum of all of my x's divided by 4 of them. So that means that the mean of all, or rather the mean of a single, is the mean of each of them divided by 4. So that should be simple and pretty obvious that the mean of one is the mean of their means, right? So we have 55.2 plus 58 plus 56.3 plus 54.7. 224.2, and then divided by 4 gives us 56.05. Okay, and that looks about right? If we looked at all these, the average of a single person is 56.05. But now let's do a little bit more complicated, right? Now we're going to have to look at the standard deviation, or as we know, the variance. So I'm going to erase this, give myself a little more space. Okay, so I want to sum them all up, and I know the sum of all of them was 30.89 divided by 4 squared, right, because we're dealing in variance. So this is the variance of a single. Black would be a little more easy to see, sorry about that. So we have 30.89 divided by 4 squared, and then square root of that is 1.3, we'll round to 9. So if these are all their individual variances, then the average of their variances or rather, not the average of their variance, but the variance for a single swimmer would be 1.39. Okay, thank you for visiting Educator.com. We'll see you next time.